Hello everyone. Today we're gonna come and look at my experiment. So I was starting at the beginning of this year, invest 32,000 into like cryptocurrency called Solana. Bought about 400 share of it, and yeah, cost me 32,000. And today kind of like good news because I'm kind of like out of red. I'm actually gained $330, but when it went down to 600, I lost 8,000. But cryptocurrency very volatile, so that's why that's why like not too long ago in May I made $6,000, and then in June I lost about $8,000 when it went to $60, and now it come back up to 81.95. I made $330. But you see, compared to my all-time high, I still losing money. My money, I still lose about $6,000. And now it went back up to $82. Today it went down to 80 and then went up to almost 83, and now 82.12. So the price is very volatile. The same thing, Ethereum is one of my favorite coin too, and it's also went up today. Also went up. Crypto today is doing really well, and like, yeah, look at 1 month. The trend is supposed to be coming down. Like if we follow the trend like last month, but that's why I'm predicting, like, it come down until the six or something. But the thing is, when it when it going up, I'm making money like 82 now, so I'm making money and I'm really happy about it. But also I'm predicting to go down, and it instead of going up. So like the value went up, I'm kind of like happy, but I'm not happy when I'm predict that it's gonna come down, but it went going up instead. So it's one of those things you cannot win. You cannot win everything. So I'm really happy right now when it, like, go to $82. So let's see, if $82, how much do I make now? I think I make more at that watch. 82.19, I make 400. So this July it might be come back to 60, and now at around 80. But I feel like crypto it really volatile. So I think this one maybe like 90 gonna be the max of this month, and when it go up to 80, like 85 or 89 or 90, and then it start coming back down to 60. So yeah, this month I don't think it go more than 90. Yeah, if it like really bull market and everything really good, maybe go up to $90. And next month, yeah, it might be dropped to 70, or this one like bear market will be 70, or bull market will be $100 next month. And its base market might be 80 to 90. That will be base market. So yeah. So like bull market will be 90 to 100, bear market 80 to 70 to 80, and base market will be 80 to 90. And at the end of the year, it will be like bull market we got 130 to 150, bear market is about 70 to 100, and base market will be 100 to 130. So I think it's like go to 100 and 130, $100. I'm gonna be doing really well if at the end of the year go to $100. If we go to 150, I'm almost double my money. So at the very if it go to 120, I'm still making one half. If it go to one half, I make 15,000. I'm gonna be really happy about it. So yeah, don't have to be to 150 or around 130. I'm definitely happy and consider my experiment success. But we'll see what the good Lord have planned. That's why all my prediction is not it's not good. When I predict it go down, it going up. But the thing is, as long as you patient, at the very long, like maybe the next 2 or 3 years gonna come back up to 240. So the name of the game is patient. All right, let's see. The market today, PKW, been breaking the record like couple days ago, breaking the record to 143, almost 144. S&P 500 did not gain or loss, and Dow Jones actually gained more than 1%. Nasdaq kept coming down, like come down almost 1%, and the oil price is come down to 68. You see, today it went down to 67 and went back up to 69, and now it stay 68.78. Look at 5 day, went down from 7 to 71. Yeah, the oil price now really good. I'm kind of like happy. The gas also coming down. The gold actually doing really well today. It went up twice. Went up to went up from 4,076 to 4146, and then went up to 4200, and now like 4188. And let's see what is the new finance news today. Global stock global stocks ahead of their best week since May. Global equity markets are posting their strongest weekly gains in nearly 2 months after a weaker than expected U.S. jobs report. Review expectation of another near-term Federal Reserve hike. So when the I guess when the job doing well, the economy hot. So in order to cool down the inflation, the Fed, gonna hike raise the interest rate. However, right now, because the jobs not looking well, so people think that the Fed, at least in the near term, not gonna like increase the rate. That's why everybody happy and willing to put their money in the stock market again. Gold rose as gold all while the U.S. dollar weakening. I think also when the dollar weakening too, that make all the stock go up in value and all the cryptocurrency went up in value. So I think there's something to do with U.S. dollar weakening. Like we say, June U.S. jobs report change Fed expectation. The softer labor market data has investor pushing back expectations for the next Fed rate increase. Markets are now closely watching next Federal Reserve meeting minutes for additional policy clues. Federal Reserve minutes become the market's next major catalyst. Investors will focus on the first Fed minutes under Kevin Warsh for signals on inflation, interest rate, and economy outlook. So yes, Kevin Warsh is the hawkish guy, but Trump picked him, so I hope he not like disappoint Trump because Trump doesn't like interest hike at all. So I guess he picked him for a reason. Oil price falls back toward pre-conflict level. Crude oil has retreated as shipping through the Strait of Hormuz normalizes and traders await the upcoming OPEC Plus meeting for production guidance. Gold extend weekly gain, falling treasury yield. So treasury yield is falling too. Let me see. I think I have a website tracking treasury. But yeah, treasury yield is falling. So treasury yield falling, weaker dollar, boosts demand in gold seek as investors seek safe haven asset amid certain uncertain uncertainty over the Fed policy. European markets continue to outperform the stocks, European 600. So this one just like S&P 500 for the European. German's DAX reach a fresh record high as investors rotate from expensive AI stocks into financial and industrial companies. Second quarter earnings season begins next week. Investors are preparing for the report from companies including PepsiCo, Delta Airlines, which will provide the first look at corporate performance for quarter two. Mortgage rate remain elevated. The average U.S. 30-year fixed mortgage rate approximately 6.45. So yesterday was 6.5, so now 6.47. So it like down another three base point. That's good news. It's keep coming down, but it's still high though. It's still high. 50-year fixed rate is 5.69%. Money market saving yield. So this one, like I said, the old people, the boomer, they're really happy because the yield from the saving account and CD, 5% is a lot. compared to like a percent or less than a percent. Let's look at my old my old website is still running. My website is still running, but I did not update for a long time. But I can still look at rate for today. U.S. Treasury yield. We see 30-year fall down. 30-year bond go down from like 5 to 4 point. It coming down. 10-year yield also coming down. Oh no. Yeah, it's coming down. Yield change. Very little. 7-year. Oh, this one is coming down. Let me see. Look at 5 days. 30-year bond 5 day. 4% went up one day. Huh. I don't get it. This one look like it's going up. Apparently they say coming down. Let's do one day. Oh, okay, I see now. 3 year, 3 year, yeah, 3 year coming down. 2 year. Okay, so the high end is look like going up, but the low end look like coming down. Mm. Okay, 3 month is about four base point. Okay, I see. Again, the low earn is coming down. 1 month bill, 3 month bill, 6 month bill, 1 year bill. So this one they all coming down. They're coming down a little bit, but 1 year I don't think they have anything 1 year. But like for 5 year, you look at it went up and now it come back down. 10 year the same thing, it went up, now coming back down. 7 year yield. Okay, okay, I see. So the lower end of the interest rate is coming back down. It's still high though. U.S. markets, U.S. markets close for Independence Day observance. The New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq closed today, Friday, in observe of July for holiday, although overseas market remain active. So the stock market now you can buy from Robinhood and a lot of like fintech company. You pretty much can trade 24/7. So even though the stock market closed, but you can always trade in the website all day and every day. What investor are watching next week? Federal Reserve meeting minutes. Start of Q2 earnings season. OPEC plus production decision. ISM service PMI. This one they measure economic health I think there's 50 indicators for that. So let's see if the health of the US economy good is good or not. Global inflation and trade from Europe and Asia. Okay, that's what we're gonna watch for next week. All right, and please, you know, like watch together, see if my experiment this year working, and if it working and it's make money, I'll be so happy. Even though if it make 10,000, I'll be fine. So this is the first one that I'm doing the experiment on high risk asset because investor they have like different appetites. Like for the most time, if we invest in this one, like really safe S&P 500, PWK, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, all those is low risk. Like all these are low risk investment, but cryptocurrency is really high risk. And so this one gonna be my experiment and see if it work well. It would make and we can make the money in the process. If it going well, and if not, and it's a waiting game. If I don't make money this year, maybe I can wait 2 or 3 years. If we look at the chart like from 2020, and we can see that in 2 or 3 years, sometimes 1 year, the price bounce back due to geopolitical, the macro, and inflation, and the weaken of dollar and everything. And the dollar get weakening because the government keep printing money, so the value of money keep coming down. That's why that's why this cryptocurrency always go up in value. So all right, everyone, thank you for watching. Bye bye.